Welcome to Jackson, Tennessee. Gary Nace along with Daryl Maxwell. We're bringing you the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball South Regional. Played right here in Jackson, Tennessee at Union University. The game coming up, the number 1 seed, Union University Lady Bulldogs, a 29-3 record on the season, and the Gulf South Conference champions. Union is 7-1 versus region teams. 3-0 versus Alabama Huntsville, 3-0 versus West Florida, and 1-1 versus Lee. We'll be taking on Miles College, the Lady Bears, the number 8 seed, with a 22-6 record out of Fairfield, Alabama, as they come out of the Southern Interscholastic Athletic Conference. They were the champions of that conference. The Golden Bears of Miles, they've not played anybody in this region field. This should be an exciting game.
Well, this Miles team, hanging their hat on defense. They like to press and get after you a little bit, holding teams under 60 points a game. But I'm not sure they played the toughest schedule, so it's going to remain to be seen how much defense they can put on these Lady Bulldogs.
Well, we've had 2 previous games. A 12 o'clock game, the number 2 seed Embry-Riddle knocked off the number 7 seed West Florida by the score of 70-56. And the earlier game, the number 3 seed Nova Southeastern beat the number 6 seed Alabama Huntsville 80-73. So tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Embry-Riddle will take on Nova, 2 teams out of the Sunshine Conference. They played each other during the year. They're going to play each other here in Jackson.
Well, we could have the same thing here with Union wins and Lee wins.
That's right.
Be another matchup there. But Embry-Riddle, I'll tell you what, people are picking them. They seem to come in here as a favorite. Of course, they were the favorite in the region all year long and then got upset before their tournament. But Union on the home floor, it's going to be tough to beat. They got some good teams left, so it ought to be exciting basketball.
Well, we'll be back. Pick up the opening lineups right after we take this break. We're back in Jackson, Tennessee, as the two teams are heading to their respective benches. And we'll have the opening lineups for both of these teams. Miles College is on the court, still shooting right now. The Bears are under head coach Pete Asman. And Union, of course, comes in under Hall of Fame coach Mark Campbell, also the athletic director here at Union University. Explain to the folks out there from Miles exactly what Union will be doing offensively and defensively.
If you haven't seen them, they're going to press full court, 94 feet, the whole game. They will try to wear you down. Talk about Union Lady Bulldogs. They'll sub in and out. A lot of times 5 in and 5 out every 3 minutes or so. So let's see if this Miles depth can hang in there for 40 minutes.
Well, we get ready for the opening lineups for this ball game. Got a decent crowd here for the ball game.
Yeah, it's going to be a stormy night out there tonight, so be careful if you're driving in or going home.
Pick up number 4, Autumn Phillips, I think, a 5'8" sophomore. Macy Lee for Union comes out, the alternating them. She's a 6-foot senior out of Jackson, Tennessee. And I wish I could give the Miles team, but they chose to keep the jerseys on.
Coming out, she was a all-tournament Gulf South Conference.
5'9" sophomore out of Dunlap, Tennessee.
It was good to see her finally making some shots.
Felicia Garrelor is up, 5'9" senior. This is a senior-packed team, by the way, for Miles. They're almost all of them are transfers in. Alexis Callens comes out for Union, a 5'8" graduate student out of Martin, Tennessee. Jaslyn Ann Houston, a 5'5" senior out of San Diego, California. A starter for Union. And Olivia Lee, Union's leading scorer, averaging 13 points a game. Olivia's a 6-foot sophomore out of Jackson.
Tournament player of the game, player of the tournament in the Gulf South.
And made first team all-conference also. As they get the jerseys off, we'll pick up on numbers. I think I see number 5, Madison Lee, a 6'1" junior, ready to come in for Miles. Number 1, I'm not sure she's coming out, 24, Tasdiria Ashley, a 6-foot senior, out on the court. Number 21 is Michaela Reeves, a 6-foot junior, is on the court. Number 1 is Amaya Harris, a 5'5" senior. And jumping center will be Reeves against Lee. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll be Union's ball, tipped by Madison Lee out of bounds. So Union will be moving from our left to our right as you look at your TV set or your computer, whichever you might be watching this game on. Jaslyn will bring it down, drop it at the high post to Lee, gives it off for a driving layup. It's going to be missed, but picked back up and put back up and missed again by Olivia Lee. It's going to be chased down, picked up by Lee on the steal, and Lee will put in the first 2 points of the ball game. Union sets up that full court press. The ball is long pass to Harris in front court. Harris will set up the offense for Miles College. coming from under the basket. Ashley will take it. Goes up underneath. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. I think touched by Callens as it went out.
So got better eyes than I got.
The inbound.
That on them.
Grillor will inbound it. Brings it in. Knocked away by Anderson. So we'll step to the side court now, and Grillor will inbound it there. Already got a substitute in for Miles College as
He's
Sheriff.
subbing quicker than Union does.
Yeah, Sheriff comes in. Bounce pass comes to Harris. Harris has it stolen away by Macy Lee. Give it off to Olivia Lee, who will bring it down. Olivia back to the basket. Drops it outside. And Houston for a three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled off there by Miles as Grillor comes down. Long pass knocked away and stolen by Macy Lee. Union in the front court, up under the basket. Driving layup, good by Callens. Union goes up 4-0, and Coach Hasman has seen about as much as he wants to see right now. He's going to take a timeout.
That's a quick one.
We'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
Well, Union's taking a quick lead here over Miles College, 4-0.
Well, that's a quick timeout, but it still is just 4-0. But I understand it.
So it belongs to Miles College, and they'll try to get it in the front court, knocked away and stolen by Union. Long pass front court. Callens under the basket, driving layup, missed it. Comes back in and steps out of bounds, I think, as she touched it coming back in from out of bounds. So it'll belong to Miles. And it'll be inbounded there by Lee. They've got a Lee. We got two Lees. Almost a steal. Pass goes to Harris. Long pass in the front court. Grillor to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound picked up, put back up, missed again by Sheriff. And they've got it again. And what's the call? Standing in there too long.
Both of them both Miles players had the ball, so traveling.
So Union brings 5 fresh players into the ball game as Krishana Lucas comes in along with Emily Jones. Shelly Morrison into the ball game. Bethany Dillard in there. And Jamia Montgomery for Union. I don't see, I do. Here's with it is Lucas. We'll work it back outside to Morrison. Union up 4-0. 8 minutes left to play first quarter. Morrison kicks it into the corner. Montgomery into the lane, back outside to Morrison. She'll work the baseline and has her shot blocked and stolen away from her by Grillor. Grillor's trapped now, throws it away. Dillard picks it up. Dillard for the three, that's no good. Wish she had seen that first one go in, don't you?
Yeah, and that the Miles Bears team to go on the boards. Only allowed one shot.
Lee will inbound it. And the ball's going to be tipped, almost tipped out of bounds, but Lee picks it up and sends it outside. Grillor with it to the basket. Shot up, and a foul is going to be called on Union. I think they got Jones for a hack foul. As Emily has picked up the first foul of the ball game. And in the act of shooting, it'll put Grillo there. She's a 62% free throw shooter. One of the leaders on her team in scoring. She averages 11 points a game. They've got several gals that are over 6 feet tall. This is a 5'9". Second one is good. Gets them in the scorebooks now. She gets the first point for Miles. It's a 4-1 game.
Yeah. Seems like it ought to be more, but
yeah,
only 4-1. They're not bad at the half-court offense.
Unique McKinney came in for Miles. Morrison with it. You don't mind Morrison putting the threes up. She's a 42% shooter from three-point. Give it off to Montgomery. Into the lane, back to Morrison. Clock is at 10. Morrison back over to Dillard. Dillard into the lane, into the corner. Lucas for the three, and she got it. Lucas, the three-pointer. That's what she averages per game, and she got it right here on her first shot.
Oh, got 3-on-1. Oh, good recovery.
Miles to the basket, shot up, no good. Lucas down with a rebound. Pass in front court. Jones will take it. Jones to the basket, dropped it up underneath to Montgomery, and she'll drop it in good. Montgomery, her first two, makes it a 9-1 Union lead. Union's got the ball trapped. They'll get it into front court to Reeves. Reeves works it right side. McKinney will get it back out to the smallest gal on the court at 5'5" is Amaya Harris. Directs the traffic. Union gets ready to get 5 fresh players in. A three. Missed. Rebound pulled off by Jones. Jones
we got her in the corner right here.
Dillard for the three.
Yep.
Got it. That's money. Shoots 45% from the three-point line. There's a little jumper out front. It's going to fall off no good. Lucas will pick it up. Work it down into front court. Get it back out to Dillard. And a little underhand shuffle right side goes to Montgomery.
Good cut.
Morrison up under the basket. Nice move. And a good hesitation by Morrison before she drops it in. And it's 14-1 Union. There's a steal, but tipped, though, into the hands of Lee. And
shot clock issue.
Whistle has blown. And the officials will go talk about the shot clock. Both teams will walk over to their respective benches while they work that out. The Union's fixing to bring 5 fresh players into the ball game. The 5 starters, not quite yet. Those 5 that were there have got to stay for a few minutes. Now they're going to let them swap. And 4 fresh players come in for Miles.
Yeah, it went from 27 to 23 on the shot clock.
And the inbound pass will come out of that corner. That's Turner, who had just come into the game. Turner, long pass in the front court. Did she throw it away? No, it's going to be saved over there. That was Mentor who saved it. Gets it back for a three, top of the key. Bounces off the back of the rim, no good. And across the top is going to go Olivia Lee. Olivia will pick up her first foul. That was on a rebound. That's Union's second foul of the first quarter.
Jasmine was trying to block out. Doing a good job at it.
The inbound pass, driving to the basket, shot up. Nice move by Greerlore, who put in her first 2, along with a free throw that she had earlier. Union back down with it. Macy Lee stops, shot, short. Picked up by Miles. Long lead pass. Wide open. Ashley driving layup. It's going to be good for Tudaria. Ashley picks up her first 2. And it's 14-5. Union's back down. Jones will take the long. It's
that was a quick one there.
Long 3 for Callens. The ball is going to be a jump ball. And Houston reached in there and grabbed a hold of it.
Sorry, Gary, in the Union half-court offense, the corners are wide open. They're so concerned about stopping penetration. The kickouts will be there if they just look for it.
3 players in for Miles. The inbound pass. Get it into Harris. Harris works it left on that wing. Olivia picks up the ball. Shot up, no good. Tipped around, and it's going to be saved by Miles. Into the front. This foul is going to be called again on Union. And Sheriff went to the basket, had her shot blocked. Union's 3rd foul. It'll send to the free throw line Sheriff. And Houston was called for that foul. Her first is no good. 65% shooter on the year. They list her as a 6-foot senior. Ashe. Free throw is good. 14-6.
Well, 5-0 mini run here for the Lady Bears.
Well, Union will bring it down. We got Zinson in the right corner. And Houston
post up.
Takes the pass, puts it back out front. Callens drives under the basket, shot up, no good. Over the rim, and going to be pulled down there by Madison Lee. Ball is almost thrown away. Picked up by Greerlor. Get it in the front court, little jumper up. It's going to be missed, but the rebound is pulled down by Union, and what's the call? They went out of bounds off of Union. Standing on the line down there, I think, and Greerlord will inbound it. Greerlord drops it straight up under the basket. Shot up, got it. Sheriff picks up the 2, and it's 14-8. Union back down with it. And Houston to the basket. Stops. Kick it in the corner. Wide open 3 out of the corner is going to be good. Put up by Lee. Olivia picks up her 5th point of the game. 17-8. Union trapping it. Long pass goes to Harris. Harris to the basket. Shot up. She's going to lose it out of bounds. Maybe blocked by Macy Lee.
Good job not fouling there. So if you're Miles, are you going to take the first open shot you get? Or are you going to try to run some clock? Kind of a catch-22 in that situation.
3:17 left to play in the first quarter. Union was 17 points. You try to get 20 a quarter if you can. It would be 80 for a game. There's a 3 from outside that's no good. Bounces off the back of the rim, pulled down by Miles. Reeves picked that one up. Pass comes back to her, and she'll bring it in the front court. Take it all the way to the basket. Driving shot up, no good. Got her own rebound, put it up, no good. And a foul's going to be called against Union.
Man.
Going to call that against Callens.
Union giving up too many second chance opportunities and fouling the shooters on a few of those.
Well, 5 fresh players back in for the Lady Bulldogs. And to the free throw line, Reeves. First one is no good. On the year, she was a 54% free throw shooter there. The second one is up. Got it. She's on her average. 17-9. 2:47 left to play in the first quarter. The winner of this ball game will be taking on the winner of the next game that we'll bring to you, Tampa University versus Lee University. Montgomery drives the basket, stops, puts it up, no good. She's going to be fouled by Ashley.
Yeah, they got her for a travel.
Oh, did they? Before
they
she
did.
was fouled.
I thought she traveled.
Okay. So it belongs back to Miles. Pass knocked away, almost stolen. Picked up on the knockaway by Turner. Long pass into front court, goes to Ashley. Ashley back to Turner, and she'll work it back out front. Harris will get things started. Turner just came into the game, 5'9" senior. Harris on the dribble to the free throw line for a jumper that's up and good. Put in by McKinney. Draws closer. It's down to a 6-point game, 17-11. Union back down with it. Give it off. Coming up underneath the basket. Driving layup good by Lucas. And Lucas is going to be fouled.
Yeah, got open on that slip screen cut. An excellent pass. And I get finished by Lucas. Let's see if we could finish a three-point play.
They called that on McKinney. The free throw is going to be missed. Chased down, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Oh, one official says one official said the other. Union got it. All right.
So Jones will inbound it. Emily, 6-foot senior from Jackson. Inbound pass going to be knocked away and knocked out of bounds. Ashley did a good job of getting there, but she's going to be called for the foul. Actually, they're going to call it against Union, Arthur.
They did.
Wow. Called that one against Montgomery. Said she put a knee into somebody, so it puts Ashley at the free throw line instead of picking up the foul. First one is good. She's a 72% free throw shooter. Averages 9 points a game. She's got 3 here in the first quarter already.
They've shot a lot of free throws this quarter.
It's a 7-point game. Got the second one also. It's a 6-point game. Miles draws a little closer. Union will bring it down. Drop it up underneath. Lucas back out front and get it to Morrison. Montgomery will take the pass on the wing right side. Back out front. Dillard. Ball's going to be stolen away. Pass out into the hands of Turner. Turner will give it off to Guerlord into the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lucas for Union. Comes dribbling out of it into front court. Work it over for a three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Montgomery comes down with it. Dillard had missed that three, and the jump ball is going to be called by the underneath official as Montgomery went to the floor hard. And the alternate possession will belong to Miles. Got it down to a 6-point game. Now they're going to give it to Union. That's where the alternate possession goes. And 5 fresh players into the ballgame. And Houston, nope, they're going to give it to Miles. All right. Make up their minds.
I don't know where that jump ball came from. Falling on the floor.
I didn't see it. Pass left side. There's a three that's up. It's going to be off the rim. No good, but the rebound comes way out front. Taken by Reeves. She'll turn around and put it up. It's no good. And underneath, we got bodies everywhere. We're going to call it out on Miles. It'll be Union's ball, and Macy Lee will step out of bounds to inbound it.
Yeah, they got number 0 for a foul there.
So Union will get it down into front court, and Lee will put it up, no good. Goes after it on rebound. We got another jump ball. Lee grabbed it with Reeves, and it'll stay Union's ball. Get it into Olivia Lee. Work the perimeter. Callens will take it left side. Back out front to Macy Lee. Hand it off for a three. That's up and good. Put in by Courtney Zinson. Her first points of the ball game. And coming over and knocking the ball out of bounds is Callens for Union. Let's see if Miles sets up a runner here. Pass back behind. They'll get it into front court to Lee. Lee works it in the corner. Three is up, top of the rim, and a foul is going to be called on Houston from the three-point line.
Right, 3 shots, 17 seconds left.
And that's number 2 on Jazzy. It'll send Harris, who is an 87% free throw shooter, to the line. Harris averages 11 points a game. Missed her first one. Miles is not a threat, a three-point threat. Second one is up, it's good. She'll get the third. Coach Campbell was not very happy with Jazzy, was he?
No, he wasn't. Miles got a couple of fouls to give if they want to take them.
Second one is good, a third one is good, and it's a 22-15 game. 17 seconds. Let's see what Union can do with it. Olivia Lee will bring it down. Give it off to Houston. Working towards 10 seconds. Maybe started a little slow. And Houston has the ball knocked away. Not going to get a shot off. Gets underneath and puts it up and put it in with her left hand. At the buzzer, I saw no way she was going to get a shot off at the side court, but carried it in, put that left-handed shot up.
That's how you draw it up.
And Union goes up 24-15 to end the first quarter of play. We'll be back with the second quarter right after these messages. We are at the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball South Regional as Lady Bulldogs of Union lead Miles College 24-15. And staying with that press, getting a tip on the ball is Denson to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, what has allowed Miles to stay within shouting distance here is their rebounding. They are throwing it up there and going and getting it off the glass.
And they get it into Reeves, who came to the ball to hand it back over to Grillard. Back to the basket, starts to the basket, shot up, missed it, rebound pulled down by Jaslyn. And Houston will bring it down. Right side, Olivia Lee is double teamed, will get it back out front to Houston. She'll drive the basket after faking a handoff to Lee coming around behind it and faked them out totally.
That's a senior for you.
Union is going to chase down the ball. What we've got, knocked out of bounds by Union, I think, as Mason Lee went flying after it. It'll be inbounded side front court by Surf. 6-foot senior, Sheriff is. Gets it into the hands of Harris. Harris carries the ball into the lane, throws it up. It won't fall. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up. It won't fall, and down with the rebound comes Mason Lee. Lead pass into front court. Zenson will wait. Mason Lee will take it. Mason Lee drives the basket, drops it in good, and she's in the scorebooks for the first time for the senior. It's 28-15. They break our press. Lee will bring it all the way to the basket, up underneath for an easy little shot by Reeves. She's got 3 points in the game now.
Yeah, that group there is a little bit winded. Fresh legs and fresh lungs coming in.
And you also look out there at Reeves for Miles with both hands on her knees. That shows a little bit of fatigue, too.
Yep. But Union is going to keep up the pressure and the pace.
Miles having to play more players probably than they would like to. Sally Morrison with it. Thought about the three. Give it off to Montgomery on the bounce. Back out front. Jones drives under the basket. Jones reverse layup. Good. Emily Jones, her first 2 of the game. It's 30-17. Pass tipped out of bounds by Jones as she went up trying to get the steal. They'll belong to Miles in front of their own bench as they bring McKinney back into the ball game along with Ashley. Grillor will inbound it. She's in back.
Oh, that wasn't a good place to stop.
Throws it long in the front court. And they don't get it into front court in time. Union will get it on the turnover. Lucas will bring it in to Montgomery. Kicks it in the corner. The three is up. It's going to be missed, but picked up by Montgomery. Jones wants it back. She wants another shot at it.
Oh, look out.
Good hands by Lucas.
Would have expected that one.
No. Morrison with it. Lucas on the wing. Lucas back to Morrison. The clock is counting down. And
illegal screen.
There's a screen's going to be set. Dillard, and she's called for it. First foul on Bethany. There's a pass into front court. It's one-on-one right now, and Union finally gets somebody else in there. And a three from the outside is going to be missed. Picked up and blocked out of bounds by Montgomery. Grillord went up. Montgomery slapped it out of bounds. And she'll inbound it. Brings it way back out front now. Handed off to Harris on the wing. Pass goes underneath. Grillord to the basket. Shot up. No good, but a foul's going to be called. Union triple team the ball. I think they got a foul on Mason Lee, maybe. No, she's not in there, so it wouldn't have been on her. Free throw line. First one is good.
Too many fouls on these shooters. The ball's probably not going to go in. You go straight up. You don't even have to jump.
Second free throw. Got them both. She's 3 for 4. For Leah. Grillo. Union's Jones to the basket, under the basket, into the corner. Dillard for the three.
Bang.
Off the rim, no good. Ball's tipped around. It's going to be tipped out of bounds by Union. Jones got a hand on it, but couldn't quite handle it, and it went out of bounds.
No subs. I thought it might have put the other group back in.
They'll finally get a long pass into front court to Grillo. She's into the lane, stops, spins, throws it up, won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Montgomery for Union. Lead pass to Morrison. Morrison down into front court. Morrison will drop it to Montgomery, the high post. Montgomery starts working down the lane, spins, shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Dillard. Throws it back outside to Morrison, and we'll work it around again. Montgomery underneath, has her ball knocked out of bounds. Looked like it might have gone out there and hit Jones, but the official said no.
Stepped on the line.
Stepped on the line first. There come your players that you want. 5 freshmen, 5 fresh players, and it'll belong to Union, and Ann Houston will step up underneath there to inbound it. Back in is Turner for Miles. And Houston will get it off to Macy Lee and hand it back to Jazzy. Work it out front to Zinson. Back to Ann Houston. Thought about the 3, and foul's going to be called. A little squeeze there, so Union will have the ball side front court. Inbound pass comes into Olivia Lee. Give it back to Zinson. Drives to the basket, and everybody just let her go down the lane, and
wow,
Courtney will drop it in.
She was looking around like, where's the defense?
All right.
Threw it up there.
Long pass front court to Turner. She'll throw it up. Falls off, no good. Picked up, put back, no good again by Reeves. And saved from going out of bounds. Back out for a 3 by Lee. It's no good. The rebound's going to be pulled down by Zinson. Give it off to Callens, who will try to go up underneath.
Oh, man, what a play.
Oh, yeah. Great save by Miles.
Yeah, an athletic play there.
And the ball's knocked out of bounds by Macy Lee at the other end. Turner, good job of getting to the ball and underhanding it back up to save it for Miles, and it belongs to Miles up underneath their own basket now. 32-19, Union leads it. Pass out front. Gaylord with it. Works to the right side. Goes against Zinson. Shot up, no good. Tipped up and out of bounds. Give it to Union.
Miles just bulleting their way inside, but not being able to convert.
Union's back down with it. Van Houston under the basket. Spins. Puts his shot up over her head, no good. And on the rebound, foul's going to be called under the basket.
Well, they got Zinson, but that was kind of a quick call.
Yeah. Zinson's picked up her first foul. Inbound. Madison Lee will take it. The ball's going to be stolen away by Olivia Lee. Puts a 3 up. Got it. Good turnaround by the sophomore, and she has her second three-pointer of the ball game. 35-19. Union keeps the pressure on. Got the ball double teamed, but they free up players. Foul's going to be called again against Zinson as she runs into Reeves. And Courtney has picked up her second foul. Got 2 on her and 2 on Ann Houston out there. Timeout's going to be called on the court. We're going to take one, too. We'll be back right after this message. We're back at Union University in Jackson, Tennessee. Gary Neese along with Daryl Maxwell as the Lady Bulldogs of Union here in the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball South Region are leading Miles College 35-19. Miles will have it after the timeout was called. Got about 5 minutes till the first half. Grelord was directing traffic. She'll drive it to the baseline, cut it back out front for a three that's up and missed. The rebound pulled down by Lee for Union. Harris couldn't make that one fall, but Ann Houston will give her luck at it and not do it. Picked up underneath, back out it comes. Macy Lee will try her luck. It won't work. Vinson comes out of there with it, and she's going to be grabbed and fouled by Harris. It'll be number 2 on Amaya. So Union will have it side front court, and Gallons will step out.
Union wanting to get 33s a game, and I think they're headed that direction this time.
Minter back into the ball game.
There's another one.
And it's good. Gallons, her first three-pointer of the ball game. 38-19. They'll try a three themselves, and Minter will miss that one. Rebound, though, picked up nicely up under the basket, and Ashley will drop it in. Ashley's got 6 points in this first half. Macy Lee to the basket, driving layup, good. Just went around the corner and nobody stopped her. Macy's got 4. We've got it in the hands of Minter. Minter will back off. Minter out there at 5'4". Comes off the bench for Miles College. Greer-Lord will bring it to Minter in that corner, and she'll bring it back outside. Greer-Lord will put up a three. That's no good. They got the rebound, shot back up, and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to go against Ensign. If it does, that's number 3 on Courtney.
They are just hard to block out, especially on long rebounds. And they are probably taking advantage of it by getting to the free throw line.
It's going to send Ashley there. She's 2 for 2 from the free throw line, 72% on the year. Senior. First free throw. It's good. She averages 9 points a game. She's got 7 in this one in the first half. Next one. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Jones for Union. She'll get it over to Morrison, and Morrison back out to Montgomery. Montgomery drives the baseline. Montgomery into the lane. Going to be double team. We'll get it back outside. Somebody's open. Drop it over to Montgomery again. Has the ball stolen away. Gets it back. Stolen away again. And it's going to be saved by Morrison. Wide open is Dillard under the basket, yelling for the ball, and she got it. Morrison saw her under there.
Yeah, a good find by Jones.
Union going to steal another one. Tipped up by Dillard into the hands of Jones. Get it to Montgomery. Back over to Dillard and send it back out front, Morrison. Hands it to Montgomery. Morrison thought about the three, backs off. Montgomery will take it. Montgomery to Morrison, back out to Dillard. Clock is counting down, 9, 8. Give it off to Jones, coming down the lane. Hook shot up, good by Emily Jones, and she's going to be fouled. Send Jones to the free throw line. Emily, 78% free throw shooter.
What a read by Jones and Dillard. You see the defender turning their head towards the ball. Jones did a great job of cutting to the open area. And Dillard read that, fed it right to her. That's just good, solid basketball.
Jones' free throw is good. She converts to 3 the old-fashioned way. It's 45-22 Union. Into front court, Greerlord will bring it. Ball's going to be tipped away from her. Lucas has picked it up. Lucas to the basket. Shot up. Good. For Shauna Lucas. She's got 7 here in the first half. Drop it over to Lee, and Lee will throw it long in the front court to Harris. That's not Harris. That going to the basket and putting up a left-handed shot is Long, Kyra Long, who had just come into the game. Union almost threw the ball away. Lucas to the basket, driving layup, a little hard, gets her own rebound, and comes dribbling back out the other side. Give it to Dillard. Back to Lucas. 9 on the shot clock. Montgomery has it tipped away, picks it back up. Dillard will throw up a desperation shot as the clock was counting down. It's picked up by Greerlord in the front court. Into the lane she goes. Ball's tipped away from her. It's going to go out of bounds. I think it got on the foot of Lucas before it went out of bounds. Union will bring one player in, and Houston. And now they'll bring Olivia Lee into the ball game. Jones and Montgomery will take a seat. McKinney will inbound it up underneath, knocked away by Morrison, and she's got the steal. Work it off to Lucas, who will give it back over to Ann Houston to start things. Lee wants the ball. Took it, back to the basket. Lee works in the lane, hook shot up, rolls in good. Olivia, she's got 10 points here in the first half. Union leads at 49-24. Driving shot falls off the rim, no good. It's going to be picked up, though, by McKinney. Put it up, that's no good, and Morrison will come down with it. Morrison quickly in the front court, and Houston will take it, give it off to Lucas. And the shot's going to be blocked as Olivia Lee tried to put up a 3 out of that corner, and it was blocked. There's a long lead pass in the front court. Picking it up is Long. Goes back out on the wing.
You got to go for the last shot, right?
Reeves will pick it up. Reeves turns around, throws it up. It's an air ball. It's going to be knocked into the hands of Morrison.
Going to cost them.
Give it off to
Gonna
Lee.
pull up.
Olivia Lee works it over to Lucas, throws up a 3, and he falls in good on a desperation three-pointer by Krishana Lucas. Her second 3 of the first half. They're going to give it to her. They haven't put it up yet. There it is. Union takes the lead at halftime, 52-24. We'll be back with the halftime stats right after we take this break.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
It's halftime at the NCAA Division II Women's Basketball South Regional, and Union up big over Miles College, 52-24. You've got some stats on this one, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, it looked like Miles hung in there for the first quarter, so to speak, and then Union went on a 28-9 second quarter onslaught to take control of this one. I knew that Miles had a quiver full of offensive rebound. You know how much a quiver is? A quiver is 13, by the way. But they had 16. That's what kind of kept them in the game there in that first quarter. 16 offensive rebounds. They weren't able to convert very many of them, although they did have 11 second chance points off of those. And that Miles team only shooting 19% in that first half. 7 of 36. Did not make a three-pointer. They shot it up there 8 times, and not a one of those went in. They shot 15 free throws, though. Made 10 of those for 67%. So 7 of 36 from the field, and 19%, and 10 of 15 at the free throw line, 67%. Like I said, 16 offensive rebounds, 14 on defense. That gives you 30 total. They were throwing it up there and going and getting it. 3 assists and surprisingly only 12 turnovers. They did have 3 steals and 3 blocks, and they figured out a little bit about the press and got the ball to the middle on the press break. Allowed them to cut down some of those turnovers. The leading scorer for Miles, we're going to give it to Daria Ashley. She had 7. 3 points from Michaela Reeves. 5 points out of Felia Greer. Lamai Harris pitched in 2. 3 points out of Aisha Sharif. 2 points from Unique McKinney. And 2 points from Kyra Long. Union shot 51% from the field, 22 of 43. 7 of 18 from the three-point line at 39%. And Miles shot 15 free throws. Union shot 2. Who was that? Sharda missed 1, and Emily Jones a 1 for 1. They were 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 8 offensive rebounds for the Lady Bulldogs, 14 on the defensive end. That's 22. So they got out rebounded 30-22. And yet they're up big here in the first half.
Well, there's obviously a lot of games going on this evening in NCAA Division II regional basketball, and there have been some upsets. Of course, Union and Miles both hoping to get to Pittsburgh to play in the finals, but not everybody's going to be there. Here's some of the games. One of them that interests me is the number 3 seed in one of the conferences got beat. Is Carson Newman knocked off Anderson out of South Carolina 75-71. That's a 3 seed in that region that's gone. And a 2 seed coming out of the West, Concordia St. Paul got beat bad by Southwest Minnesota State. And number 7 seed beat the number 2 seed there.
Wow, all right.
And right now, the number 1 seed in that same region is tied up with the number 8 seed. They're playing in the third quarter. That's Pittsburgh State and Harding. Harding has got the number 1 seed tied up right now. And I don't think anything else. Everything else is kind of going as expected. What has happened here in this region, the number 2 seed Embry-Riddle knocked off West Florida in the game prior to this one, 70-56. And the number 3 seed Nova Southeastern out of Florida knocked off the number 6 seed Alabama Huntsville 80-73. So they'll play each other. Embry-Riddle will play Nova tomorrow at 5 o'clock. And the last game of the night will be Tampa University versus Lee University. That's the 4 and the 5 seed in this district, in this region. And they'll take on the winner of this ball game. Union's back out on the court taking the warm-up shots. Just got about a minute before we're going to start the third quarter, and Miles has not come out of the dressing room. Now they slowly start coming out.
They need all the rest they can get.
Union up big, 52-24.
Olivia Lee with 10, Kasharna with 10 to lead the Bulldogs in that first half.
Good crowd.
Yeah, it is.
For
Good
this
student
ball
body come out. We're going to see a good game next if you stay around, as Tampa and Lee will go at it.
That's a 4 and a 5, and that's always some of the top the best ball games.
I wish they would do something different, but
yeah,
you're going to have it's 2 teams from each conference playing each other. They need to reseed them after the first round. They could do that.
Well, Miles players are slowly coming out. Union's already set on the court and ready to start the third quarter of play, and you can hear the student body yelling the seconds left before we start play. And they've got players still coming out of the dressing room back there. Starting to run now. As Coach Asman is finally coming out too. They've got 5 players on the court, and that's what you got to have. So Union will have it, leading 52-24. And I think all the officials were waiting on was for Coach Asman to get to the bench. Union now moving from your right to your left. Give it off to Lee. Lee with her back to the basket, spins, hooks it up, no good. Picked up out front on a tip. And Zenson will give it back to Lee as she started to make a move under the basket. The officials are going to call something. I don't think a foul was called. The clock, I think, was changed. Pass goes underneath. And Houston with the ball on the wing right. Dropped it to Macy Lee to the basket for the layup. Good for Macy.
Yeah, the good execution on that set, obviously. A little give and go there.
Here's a long pass into front court. And under the basket for an easy little shot is Harris. Picks up her 4th point of the game. Union will run it into front court, into the corner. Lee for the 3 is going to be good. Olivia Lee has her third three-pointer of the ball game. It was almost a steal by Union.
Oh, let it go.
Goes out of bounds.
I don't know about that.
I'm going to give it to Miles.
Calla knew who was out on, but he was ready to take it in.
That's right. It's an inbound pass. They'll get it into front court to Harris. Harris into the lane. Harris will get it back outside to Grillor. Working with the ball, goes to the basket, puts it up. Nice move and good shot by Fulia. The Union gets it back down real quick in the front court, right up under the basket. Uncontested goes Anderson. She's so quick.
Miles had the threes covered,
Yeah.
but they didn't have the basket covered.
So Miles will bring it back down. 59-28. Pass, ball is just thrown right into the hands of Van Houston. 2-on-1. Van Houston under the basket. Drops it under there for an easy little shot by Olivia Lee. Lee's got 15 points in this game. Union staying with the pressure. Pass goes over to Madison Lee. Ball's knocked away, but picked up and over right side for a jumper up. Missed by Ashley. Taken down by Union. Denson in the front court with it. Get it there to Macy Lee. Goes to the basket. Underhand shot up, no good, but she's going to be fouled. Not sure who picked that one up.
Well, no timeout for Miles here on this latest run.
Union brings four fresh players in, and
9-4. And
now she calls a timeout.
They call timeout.
7:42 left. This is a media timeout. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. Well, you're looking at ladders right now.
Well, Union burning up the nets. They had to fix it.
They had a couple of nets that
And apparently it takes two people to fix the net.
came loose up there, and our assistant coach is going to try to make things right.
Now the athletic director comes over and makes sure everybody's getting paid.
Yeah.
Do what they're supposed to do.
And the former athletic director is there trying to help also. We've got everybody out there now. Everybody but
got the tournament director out there.
Everybody but the assistant athletic director. The nets have come loose on the back of the net is what it is. As you look at them, try to work it through. And you get a close-up look at it.
I could already had it fixed. Put a little duct tape around there and let's go.
Duct tape will take care of anything, won't it? They're trying to push it up underneath. I don't know who winds those things up to start with, but we've got a good look at it being worked on. I wonder where that knife came from. Thought you'd give you a good view of this. You know, this may be the most exciting part of the second half right now.
There's our. Yeah, so far, baby.
Can't do anything until they get it fixed. Now they're having to.
I did look up the Emory Riddle Nova Southeastern matchup, and Emory Riddle won 2 out of 3, and the closest, they were 5-point games. There were 2 5-pointers and a 4-pointer. So that should be a great ball game tomorrow in the semifinal matchup.
We'll be right back here to call those 2 games tomorrow night on Flow Sports. Emory Riddle is a aeronautical university.
Aeronautical University, it is. That's a 5 o'clock tip, correct? Yeah, 5 o'clock.
So will that be a blast-off, 5 o'clock blast-off? Since they're an aeronautical, I'm just playing on their name.
Say that again?
I said I'm just playing on their name. Will that be a blast-off at 5 o'clock?
Oh, I get it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That went over your head, didn't it?
All right, the third guy's coming out there to fix the net.
He's just putting a little pressure on it to make sure it stays up there.
Anyway.
That slowed things down a little bit.
Tampa and Lee coming up after this one. That's the 4-5 matchup. That'll be a excellent game.
Well, Union's going to send Macy Lee finally to the free throw line.
Maybe she needs to do a few sprints to get loose.
Macy.
Let's see.
Macy transferred here from Division I Samford University. Hits the first one. She's a 69% free throw shooter.
So she had a bit of a homecoming in the Gulf South Conference tournament.
Yes.
Played down there.
And the second one is good. 63-28.
Miles College is not far from there, outside of Birmingham.
And he gets the ball finally into front court. Don't step backwards. She'll hand it off to Amaya Harris to get things started. Harris works to the left wing. He's going to try to slow things down a little bit, coach. McKinney with it. McKinney back to the basket, throws it up, won't fall. Rebound's tipped into the hands. And Union has it as Dillard picks it up. Morrison will bring it down. Montgomery on the outside. Give it to Lucas. Bounce pass underneath. You can kick it back outside. Work it over to Morrison for the 3. Got it. Morrison, her first three-pointer. She's a 42% three-point shooter. The only one better on the court out there is Bethany Dillard at 45%. There's a foul on Montgomery under the basket. That'd be the second on Jeremiah.
Union has backed off the trap. Now they're just kind of playing a little zone pressure.
Surf to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 in this ball game from there. Hits the first one.
She got the members bounce on that one, didn't she?
She sure did. Second one by the senior is up, and same bounce, same result. I wonder if she practices that one.
I hope I get the members bounce Monday when I'm out on the links.
Oh, yeah. With a pass underneath and bouncing on the baseline with Montgomery. I think she touched the baseline is what they called. So Union sets the press up again. They got to get the ball into front court. They do. They throw it away. Union's ball on the turnover. Pressure's just really caused Miles problems. You had the stats. How many turnovers were there in the first half?
Miles had 12. seemed like more than that, but the second quarter, they didn't turn it over that much.
So Union back down with it. Ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by McKinney. Good quick hands by Unique. And we'll get it into Montgomery. Dillard, I want to see her shooting threes. She's 1 for 3, I think, in this game. With it, Jones back to the basket. Hook shot up. Jones won't fall. And the rebound's going to be torn off there by McKinney. Get it out to Turner. Turner in the front court, into the lane. That wasn't Turner. That was Long. Shot outside on the 3 was Harris has missed it. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds. Give it back to Miles.
I don't know. Missed over the back for sure.
Well,
and they gave the ball to Miles.
we got to change the clock. They gave him a new 20-second clock. So the inbound pass. There's a 3 from outside. It's going to be good by Harris. That's Miles' first three-pointer of the ball game. Harris is not one of their premier three-point shooters. They got 3 of them that can hit them pretty good. Dillard will put her 3 up, and she got it. She went to the floor, but they're not going to give her a foul. Dillard's second 3. There's a long pass in the front court, and a foul's going to be called on Dillard. She cut up underneath Long and committed her second foul. So Kara Long, 70% free throw shooter, hadn't scored in this game. She only averages 3 points a game. First one is missed.
Miles has done a fairly decent job of throwing over the top of the press.
Mm-hmm. Next one is up. Got it.
They've had some opportunities on some transition baskets.
Union back down with it. Montgomery backs away and hands it underhand to Jones. Cut it over in the corner and send it back outside. Give it off to Lucas, who works the baseline. Got to find somebody. Throws it to Morrison. 9 on the shot clock. Morrison goes right to the basket. Morrison hook shot up. Good to the right side. Morrison's got 7. There's the long pass. Got it behind us again. Shot up. Good. And I think a foul is going to be called also. That was Long putting it in. I think they got maybe Jones for the foul. Union's going to bring 4 fresh players in.
Jazza didn't come back in, so.
Well, a timeout.
Who's staying out there?
I don't know. We'll find out when they come back. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
The biggest thing for me was realizing the value that you receive from a Christ-centered education.
You'll have some things modeled for you that you're not going to get at a big secular state school, even though it might be cheaper, and that's a big deal to sit under somebody who loves the Lord, who loves his craft, and who's ready to impart all of that to you.
Definitely don't write off a university just because of costs, especially Union. They really do help students generously with financial aid.
We're down to 4:43 left to play in the third quarter. Union has already put up 71 points. We've still got a quarter and a half to go. If you look at the Miles bench.
Well, you got to win.
And a Union bench.
You got to win tomorrow to get to that Monday game. So do you rest a little bit? Rest some of your main players. Oh, we got to fix the net again.
Well, we get to watch it again. It's more exciting to watch the benches.
Big crowd here. Good crowd for the South region.
Well,
students are having a good time.
I was looking to see if I could see the president of Union University somewhere, but I think I see his wife up there.
Yeah, he's probably
He's
probably politicking in the hospitality room or something.
They've got all sorts of things going on. Something like 1,200 students on campus for something. Not union students, but high school students from all around the area. Of course, we've got the Miss Tennessee pageant going on downtown. I don't know where they're playing them, but they had 60 teams coming to the
at the Sportsplex.
travel ball out there.
I don't think they're going to get those in.
I don't think they'll play much tomorrow.
I think Freed Harbor may be hosting
the NAIA
tournament.
That's right.
A lot of money being pumped in here to West Tennessee.
Exactly. Well, did it get it fixed? I don't think they did. And to turn and go another direction at it now. He must be the expert.
Well, I know the Memphis Tigers won today. The Vols won.
Well, the Tigers barely won.
Yep. So both of those teams advance.
Who's Memphis play?
Memphis beat Wichita State.
Yeah, who do they play next game?
I'm not real sure, but I can look that up.
All right. Well, you hate for things like this to happen. There's a wire that runs all the way. I guess you know these things, don't you, being an athletic director yourself?
There is a wire.
Runs all the way
through the rim.
Yeah.
I like the old-fashioned ones.
Where they hooked up there?
To hook it up there on that loop.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what he's doing. He's got it kind of hooked over the rim itself. I'm not sure how that's going to work. And now he's going to run the wire. Well, he said, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to pull it out, and I'm going to do it another way. Well, I don't know that that's the most exciting thing that's going on in here right now. Need to pan through the crowd. I mean, we've got a good crowd here.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of students from Union down to our right down here.
Memphis will take on Tulane, and the Volunteers get the Auburn Tigers.
Boy, that's a luck of the draw.
I'd rather play Tulane.
Yeah, I think so. Those games will be played tomorrow, won't they?
That is tomorrow.
You got Alabama playing?
I don't know. I'll look that up.
Well, we've got two games tomorrow. As Embry Riddle will be taking on Nova Southeastern. And a 5 o'clock game tomorrow afternoon. And then the 7:30 game tomorrow will be Union if they win this one. And they're up 71-36. There's still time for Miles. But whoever wins this ball game will be playing the winner of the Tampa and Lee University game that'll be played after this one.
Alabama against the Wildcats.
Kentucky.
They play tonight. Late game tonight, 8:30.
Did you see the end of that Kentucky game?
I did not.
Oh, my. Last second layup. to win it by 1. Yeah, they got the nets taken care of. Got some applause from the folks here, too.
Oh, all right.
Now we're ready
Let
to
the
play
clock
basketball.
run.
Yeah, we're ready to play some basketball. Union up 71-36.
So Emily Jones stays out. Jazzen didn't come out with that group. He likes to rest Jazzen on those legs.
Miles at the free throw line. That's long there. First one is up, and it will not fall in. Union gets the rebound, and will bring it down into front court. Macy Lee, top of the key.
Oh,
Got
they got a moving screen.
called against Union. Was that on
that's
Olivia?
Olivia.
That's her second. Give it back, Miles.
She did get Jensen open. That's a heck of a body shot.
So Harris takes the inbound. Union's going to stay in this press. Harris looks down court, drops it into the hands of Ashley, who will bring it down. Give it back over to Long, who will work it back out front. Harris, clock is counting under 10. Backs off, throws a 3 up. Almost hit that one, missed it. Rebound was pulled down by Ashley, and she's going to be fouled up under there. 2 of them hit her. Who'd they give it to, Coach?
I don't know.
Got 3. They gave it to.
Vincent had 3.
Yeah, Vincent had 3, and Jones.
Give it to Olivia. She was there.
Free throw by Ashley is good. She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line in this ball game. They gave it to Jones. Next one is up, and it's good also. So it's 71-38, and Union back down with it. Olivia will get it back out front. Callens looking for a cutter. Bring it left. It's going to be knocked away and stolen. On the run comes Ashley. To the basket. Ashley shot up and missed it. Rebound tipped back to her. She'll throw it up underneath the basket. Harris will come dribbling back out with it. Drop it behind Union's defense and shot up and missed under there by Navas. Union has it in the front court, into the corner. And there's a stoppage of play because of a hurt player. As Harris will leave the court. They've got Tawana Navels in the ball game now, a 6'2" junior. And they're going to bring Reeves back in also.
There's all kind of people running in and out right there.
So Jones will get it in. Macy Lee drives the baseline, shot up, did a little cross lane, and she's got stepped on under there. The ball's going to be tipped out of bounds by Union. So Union will put the press on. They'll break it. Ashley with it. Kick it back for a 3 behind her. That's up and no good. Rebound spilled out by Miles, and stepping back, Long will send it left side for a 3 that's no good by McKinney. And they get the rebound back, drop it right up under the basket, and Ashley will put it in. 71-40. Union back down with it. There's a 3. Not going to be any good by Callens. Tipped out to Union. We'll try another 3. Jones misses that one. The rebound this time is going to be dropped down by Miles, and they'll get it in the front court on the run. Driving layup's going to be good. Reeves put that one in.
I think the net repair has affected the momentum.
Union's three is no good. Rebound down by Ashley. Ashley gets it into the hands of Mentor. And Leo will bring it down. Mentor spins right. Cut off there by Zenson. And there's a steal. Jones picks it up. Union has the ball. Jones pushing off with that arm. Goes all the way to the basket. Driving layup good. And she's going to be fouled by McKinney. There was a little bit of shoving back and forth going on all the way down there, and I think that was.
I think Emily got popped in the
Yeah,
nose.
I'm going to get you, and she got her. But Jones got the two and has a chance to make it a three. She's had one of those tonight. Union brings fresh players into the ballgame again. 73-42. Union's only scored 2 points in the last 2 minutes. Those two right there. So Jones, who is 1 for 1 from the free throw line, hits that one, converts the three. She's got 8 points on a 10-point per game average. Inbound pass, Lee will take it. Give it back to Long. Long drops it to Lee in front court. They'll get it off to Mentor. A little shot up over the rim, no good. Pulled down by Dillard. The Union has it back. Morrison takes the pass, will bring it down, start the offense. Bounce pass, threw it away. Couldn't get it into the hands of Lucas.
This is the quarter that never ends.
There's a throwaway by Miles. Morrison went over and picked it up. Morrison on the wing. High post. Montgomery takes it, looks to Morrison. Montgomery goes to the basket. Is going to be
dribbled it off
losing
her foot.
that. She lost it out of bounds. Thought she might have been pushed, but maybe she wasn't.
Yeah, they ran isolation for it.
First time in the game.
Dribble on the baseline.
Simone Johnson into the game, a 5'8" senior. Giving playing time to some of his players, Coach Hasmett is. Into the lane. Guerrero with it. They'll work it back out front. Turner waving traffic. Lee will come outside. The pass comes back outside to Guerrero. She's in the lane. We'll send it back for a three by Johnson. It's no good. Rebound picked up by Union. Saved from going out of bounds by Zenson. And Montgomery picked it up. Zenson gets it back. Zenson goes up underneath Montgomery to the free throw line. Kick it outside. Morrison. Work it back out for a three that's up and no good. Put up by Zenson. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. All the possession will go to Miles. And they'll step out of bounds. Got experience in a regional. There's a steal by Lucas. Great anticipation by Krishana. Montgomery with it. Montgomery comes left, goes to the baseline. Back outside it comes to Lucas. Work it off to Dillard. They pick her up quickly. Dillard's double team. Give it off to Montgomery. Clock is counting down. Lucas will take it to the basket, driving layup, left hand, good for Lucas.
Finally, execution.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Lucas with 12 points in this game on a 3-point per game average. And that's the end of the third quarter. Union leads it 76-42. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter right after we take this break. Well, we're ready for the final 10 minutes of this game. 4-point lead for Union.
That'd be it. That third quarter took a while. Probably had more time fixing the net than actual play time.
That's exactly right. There's a three up and good by Callens. That's her second three-pointer of the game. She's got 8 points now. 79-42. Long baseball pass, driving layup, going to be good by Greer-Lord. She's got 9 points of her own. There's a steal. Greer-Lord managed to get back down court, get a steal, and then she lost the ball.
She can pick it up.
Yeah, she can. Didn't think she could, but she could. And there's a long three off the rim. It's no good. Montgomery down with a rebound. She's going to be fouled. The foul's going to go against Harris. That's her third. And Union gets it back. Morrison to Dillard for a three. Quick release three and bang. Bombs away.
That is a work of art. Love watching her shoot it.
Oh, no. Foul's going to be called on Callens. I'm not sure why Lucas didn't just turn around and put it up. She decided to turn around and hand it to Alexis. Callens a little bit too far up under the basket. The inbound pass. It's tipped away by Lucas. Got the steal. Gave it to Montgomery and we'll work it back over to Dillard. Handed back outside. Morrison with it. Bounce pass into that right corner. Montgomery cutting through goes Lucas. They'll send it back outside for a three that's up and good by Callens. That's her third three-pointer. She's a 32% three-point shooter. Pass from behind. Morrison almost got the steal. Knocked it away from Ashley. Knocked it out of bounds. Now we got some fresh players coming in for Union. Annie Burleson is into the ball game. 5'5" freshman out of Nashville, Tennessee. Also in is Nora Saffel, a 6-foot freshman out of Somerset, Ohio. The inbound pass.
Oh, risky.
You saw a foul coming, didn't you?
I did, or an interception.
There's a little jumper outside. Good.
Yeah.
Put up by Harris. He's got 9 points. The Union back down into front court. There's a cutter underneath. They'll send it back out front. Dillard, top of the key. Dillard has about the quickest release on a three that I've seen in a long time. Driving shot up, good. Underhand, left side, Jones. And she's going to be fouled. Gonna give her a shot. Call the foul, maybe on Turner. Nope. They're going. Harris picking up her fourth foul. The free throw by Jones is good. She's done that 3 times tonight. Converted a three-pointer from the free throw line. 11 points. Now Junior will bring Sierra Stedman into the ball game. There's a long pass in the front court to Greer-Lord into that right corner for a three that's no good. Going to be chased down, tried to put it back up, but thrown outside to Harris. To the free throw line. Jumper is no good, and the foul is going to be called. They're going to get Jones. She picks up her third foul. So the inbound pass from under the basket. Driving, shot up, missed, tipped, missed, rebound pulled down by Stedman.
I tell you what, I got to hand it to Miles. They go to the boards.
There's a long pass going to be stolen away. Reeves in the front court, puts it up, got it, and she's going to be fouled. That's Union's third foul of the fourth quarter already. Reeves, who's 1 for 2 from the line, puts it up and got the bounce. Put it in good. She got 8 points. 88-49. Union with the ball. Pass outside. Boy, she thought about putting the 3 up, and then she almost walked. Callens backs off, throws the 3 up, missed that one. Rebound pulled down by Lucas high. They'll get it back out front. Lucas will take it out of that corner. We'll send it back for a 3. A little bit too hard by Stedman.
A little adrenaline going there, huh?
Yeah, Harris will come down with it. 6:39 left to play in this game. Foul is going to be called on Callens. She went with the ball, but she also slapped at the ball. That's going to cost her. Union's going to bring Zinson back into the ball game. She'll replace Callens. Olivia Lee will come in to replace Lucas.
Olivia thought her night was over.
Oh, I think she wanted more points, don't you? Free throw is good by Grillo. She's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Second one up is good. She's got 11 points. That's her average for the season per game. Union Jones is back down with it. Work it to Saffel, and she'll bring it back outside. Jones will take the 3, miss it. The rebound tipped around. It's on the floor. It's going to be tipped again and picked up by Saffel. They'll get it back outside. Stedman into the lane. Dropped it to Olivia Lee, and it's going to be tipped out of her hands, out of bounds. So we'll send Stedman. That's her maiden name. She's got a married name now. But on our books,
all right.
On our books, she's still going by Stedman. There's a 3 that's no good. Rebound picked up by Miles College, and they'll get it back outside. Grillo backs up. Clock is at 5:50. Give it outside for a 3 that's missed out there by Harris, and the ball is going to be kicked, and then a foul is going to be called. Going to call that one on Jones, maybe. Did she actually call it, or did she just say it went out of bounds on her?
I think she just called her kicking it out of bounds.
I think so. So it'll be inbounded by Miles. They're going to bring Serif back into the ball game. She'll replace Ashley for Miles. Inbound comes outside to Harris. Drops it up underneath, and backing up was Lee. Who's going to be called for the foul? They're going to call Lee for the foul. As you can hear, the student body doesn't think that was a good call.
I didn't see it.
No, I didn't
Maybe
either.
you just in front, fronting, just standing there.
Free throw by Grillo is good. She's now 6 for 7 from the free throw line in this ball game. Next one by the senior is up, and she got it. She's 7 for 8. Union will bring Montgomery back into the ball game. Give it off to Burleson to bring down. Bounce pass goes to Seffel. Handed off to Montgomery, drives up underneath, throws it off, coming down the lane, shot up, going to be missed by Zenson. Picked up, though, by Union. Give it back to Zenson, and she'll try to make it up, and she does with a three-pointer, her second one of the ball game. 91-53, there's a steal. Zenson has the ball slapped out of her hands, out of bounds. I don't think they slapped the ball. I think they slapped the wrist.
A whole lot of contact there. Zenson, a great Gulf South Conference tournament. Make it all tournament.
Burson.
Got the three ball going for her.
Pass goes to Stedman along the baseline. Working to the basket. Spins, stops, turns, puts it up. Got it. Nice move by the senior. Gets her first 2 points of the ball game. 93-53. Union by 40. There's a three from outside. It's no good. Rebound knocked around and taken by Montgomery. Lead pass in the front court. Saffel for the driving layup. Missed it, but she's going to be fouled as she went to the basket.
Yeah, they called a travel.
Oh, did they? Oh, my.
I didn't think she traveled. But
Oh, I didn't. I saw two long
what do I
steps.
know? I'm way up here.
Two long steps look like to me. Timeout's going to be called on the court. Coach, Union obviously is going to pick up a win here with 40-point lead with 4:35 left to play. Be interesting to see now how the next game goes. I hope the fans will stay around and see who Union will be playing tomorrow. And, you know, obviously these fans will be rooting for Lee.
You think they root
out of our
for Lee?
conference? Yeah, and I think they like Marty Rose,
they do.
coach. So I believe these fans will be rooting for Lee. I'm not sure, as a Union fan, who I'd like to see us play tomorrow, but we haven't had the opportunity to see Tampa play.
Well, obviously Lee has watched a passel foot of film on Union, so they know what to expect. I'm not sure Tampa really does after. You can watch the press. You can watch it on film. You can see it live, but until you experience it, it's a little different. But I think these teams have seen the press, and Miles has done a good job of throwing over the top. So that part of the press has been exposed a little bit.
Well, Union's going to back off of the press now and back into a half court. Harris, floater up, rolls off no good. It's going to be tipped around and knocked away, diving on the floor. They'll hand it off to McKinney. Working right side for a three that's up and good.
Wow.
Little Harris. She's a little gal, but boy, she can put them in. She's got her second three-pointer.
How about Sharif diving on the floor for that one? Down 40 points and still playing hard. I like that.
Montgomery with the ball. There's a three from outside by Fusil, and it's a three-pointer for the 6'9". Right, freshman. I think she's a 6-foot freshman. The crowd likes that. There's a long three that's no good. A push from behind is going to be called on Saffel. That'd be the first on Nora. That's 5 on Union, so we're going to be shooting free throws as Ashe Sharif will step to the free throw line again. She's 3 for 4 from the line in this game. Misses the first one. Opportunity for the senior to hit one of the two. And it's stuck up there. So Union will get the ball out of bounds.
No, it's got to be Miles.
Yeah, does that count in alternate possession?
Alternate possession.
Even on a free throw? Yeah, so it is Miles' ball. Now, I don't like that.
They're going to get 2 points instead of 1.
Yeah. Or maybe 3.
Or 3. There it is.
It does. Took advantage of it. Harris puts in her third three-pointer of the ball game. So Union back down with it. Montgomery has the ball knocked away, picks it back up. Triple team will get it back outside.
Shoot it.
Saffel.
Shoot it.
Got to find somebody real quick. Montgomery with 6 seconds.
Oh,
Give it
good
up
play.
underneath, driving layup. Good for Stedman. (98-59). There's another three. Who got that one? I looked down.
Harris.
She got another
Got
one?
another one.
Wow. There's a three by Union. That's no good. That one was put up by Burleson. Might as well give it to Harris. Just let her shoot. There's another one. Missed that one, though. $18 points for Harris in this ball game. There's a three by Burleson. Good. If at first you don't succeed, try again. She hadn't put up many, but she's a 50% three-point shooter on the season. And right now she's a 50% in this ball game. Union hits 101 with 2:15 left to play. They got to get a fifth player out now. There she is. Union's back in that press. They're not going to trap, but they'll back off from it. Let Miles bring it down. Harris will get it back outside. A long three that's good from way outside by Long. And she's not one of their three-point shooters, you might say.
At that range.
101-65. Handball in the hand of Saffel. Goes to the basket. Get it back outside. There's another three. That's going to be missed. Picked up by Lucas. Back out for another three. That's going to be missed. It's going to be picked up by Harris. Harris on the run. Harris in the front court. Harris driving layup. Good. Boy, and she has just taken over the second half of this ball game. Actually probably was fouled on that one too. Down to 1:22 to play. The foul is going to be called. And it's going to go against, I think, Saffel. Offensively, her second foul. Neil Harris, 5'5" senior. She's had a game. She's got 20 points. There she is again. To the basket. Floater up. Missed it that time. And rebound's going to be pulled down by Stedman. Stedman's got to find somebody to get it to. Does. Gets it over to Krishana. Lucas in the front court will back off. Back out front for a three. Got another one. Fusel hit her second three-pointer of the ball game. Coming into this game, she was a 6% shooter from the three-point. Hadn't put that many up.
Yeah, but she's increased that percentage for sure.
Got kind of a...
Not sure what the officials are doing over at the scores table.
I guess you want to see... No, I thought you might want to see whether that was actually a three or not, but they're not looking at the monitors. It has something to do, I guess, with the clock. 104-67 with just under a minute left to play. Back away, let Harris bring it down. Harris works right, goes to the basket, floater up, bounces off and in, good. Her last game, I guess, unless she becomes a graduate student. And I don't know if she's had 4 years of basketball or not, but Stedman will put up a three, and she got it. Stedman's got seven points. And coming in, she was a 12% shooter from there. It's 107-69. Harris with another three that skims the rim and goes out of bounds.
Oh, we got to dribble it out, right?
Shot clock is off, so all we got to do is get it down in the front court, and we'll end this game. Union's going to win it by the score of 107-69 over Miles College. That ends it. Appreciative Union fans here applauding the victory by the Lady Bulldogs. They'll move on to play tomorrow night at 7:30 against the winner of the next game, Tampa versus Lee. We'll be back with the final stats on this one right after we take this break. Well, the Lady Bulldogs win this one 107-69, and Coach,
I think Miles may have set a record.
Which would be what?
29 offensive rebounds.
Wow.
29. They had more offensive rebounds than they did on defense.
I'm sure.
Yeah, you want to look at all of them here.
Well, go ahead and give us the stats
29% shooting from Miles College, 22 of 75. They only made 5 3-pointers. They shot 19% from three-point range. They shot 28 free throws. They made 20 of them. 71%. 20 of their 69 from the free throw line. 52 rebounds. 29 offensive rebounds, 23 on defense, 10 assists, 20 turnovers, 7 steals and 3 block shots. And Lamaya Harris had 2 points in the first half. She had 20 in the second half for 22. She was 8 of 24. Didn't mind shooting that basketball. 13 points out of Falia Greer. 11 from Tadera Ashley. 8 points from Michaela Reeves. 5 points out of Aisha Sharif. 2 points. Udink McKinney. And 8 points by Kyra Long. Union shot 53. That's given them 54% for the game. 42 of 78. Made 18 out of 39 three-pointers. That's 46%. And 5 of 6 at the free throw line. 40 rebounds for Union. Go along with 26 assists, 15 turnovers, 16 steals and a couple of blocks. Union was led in scoring by Olivia Lee. She had 15. 12 points out of Kisharna Lucas. 11 apiece from Alexis Callens and Emily Jones. 8 points out of Macy Lee. 8 from Courtney Zinson. 6 points from Jasmine Newsom. 7 points from Shiley Morrison. 2 points out of Jeremy Montgomery. 7 points out of Sierra Stedman. 3 points from Annie Burson and Elena Fusel with 6. To wrap up the scoring there, Union advances here. 107-69.
Well, we're going to wrap this one up. We've got the Lee University, Tampa University coming up next. The final game of this Friday evening. And the winner of that game will be taking on Union tomorrow at the same time at 7:30 tomorrow evening. This has been a presentation of Flow Sports, the Gulf South Conference, NCAA Division II Women's Basketball South Regional. Executive producer is Paul Schutze for Worthy Road Studios. The director is Christopher Reasons. Camera operators Paul Schutze, Colson Bailey, Billy Bolin II, Jeremiah Bitterling. Play-by-play announcer, yours truly, Gary Nace, and Daryl Maxwell on the color commentary. We'll be back with the Tampa game against Lee in just a few moments.